Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. This is gonna be the final episode of this, so let's see how all this ends. We just picked up the broken house key from the lock. We broke it ourselves, that wasn't all that great. And actually one thing that I missed that you can do in this room, which I had completely forgotten about, never mind, I thought the recording stopped, it didn't. Great! One thing that I completely forgot about that you can actually do in this room is pick up the shards from the garden.
Maybe he'll be of some use now after all those years of misery.
I doubt it. But we have some clay shards now. And this is kind of reminiscent of something that we already had to do before. And it's kind of sad in a way that we have to do this now. Guess you'll see what I mean when we actually do it. Which is, you know, we have a broken key, and we need some way to fix this, but we really don't. We don't have any glue or something. So maybe there's another way we can do this.
This is how I used to model golems.
I remember. The golems used to trample on Alfred sandcastles all the time.
And everyone who says differently is a liar. But I think I can really use a bit of mud right now.
Okay, so there we go. We got some damp clay, which is actually something that we need. So let's go down here to the basement and let's press the broken house key into the damp clay.
I'll make an impression by pressing the individual parts into the clay. Great! It worked!
Remember, we still have the master key to the asylum, which we really... now we don't need it anymore, do we? So maybe we can actually use this to, you know, make a new house key for ourselves. Where is the lighter? There it is.
Let's see what this old furnace can do.
Okay, there we go, light that up.
What worked one time?
I think it's almost kind of sad that we have to undo this huge achievement that we had a while ago with the master key, with the, you know, when we finished making that was like great. And
Okay,
I guess
maybe this will help.
the game already told us to basically fuck off when we had that by putting that bin right there with all the master keys in it. But you know, this just kind of feels even worse.
I'm
the fact that we
terribly
have
sorry about this, but I have to melt down the master key again.
to do that. Okay, let's pick it back up.
Children, the gold is ready.
And
Good idea. I'll pour the gold into the mold.
it even rhymes. Okay, steaming mold. Let's get back out there and just leave the oven burning because that's what you do. And let's do this. Okay.
Yippee! My own front door key. My father didn't want me to have one.
That was to prevent you from escaping your room. After all, the same key fits the lock of your bedroom, too.
Lady of Keys, one key to rule them all. Okay, so actually, let me look at the. Actually, one thing that I kind of want to do is use the lighter on the moon.
Shall we set fire to the moon?
No, Harvey. We are regular, average, mentally stable citizens. Dr.
Are we?
Marcel is the one who's crazy, and we'll prove it.
Then maybe after we've proven it?
Yes. Then we can set fire to the moon.
Yippee!
Poor man in the moon. Okay, yeah, that's the achievement that I was trying to get before by using Harvey with the moon. But yeah, that's how you get it. So let's look at the achievements. Oops. Game, shh. We're missing lift girl and workress, and water placer and polishress, and I think we have cotton and comic nerd. We're missing that as well, and deja vu. So yeah, I don't know why that happens. I just don't know. But anyway, we have we've gotten a fair amount of the achievements. Okay. That wasn't worth it at all. Just for that sound. Clack. So yeah, now we can use the house key and leave and enter at will without having to use that tiny window, which is nice. Repaired key with front door, and here we go. Oh, I guess the police thingy just tears and then fixes itself up again when the door is closed, which makes sense. But you know it doesn't matter. Let's go back to that one door that was locked, which I guess you can guess which door this is.
This really is my old room. I've made it, at last. The only thing I need now is my diary. Do you remember where I used to keep it, Harvey?
Strange. This memory is still hazy. But I think with all these items here, it should be easy to tempomorph to the past one last time.
Oh yeah. We'll just hide the diary someplace where I'll be able to find it in the present.
Or we could just have a look at it right away.
Even better. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
All right then, hang on.
I can't believe it. What am I doing wrong with you? Putting a lizard down the back of poor Alfred's shirt. Is this the way I raised you?
Right. I can remember that. My dad grounded me.
As if this door could ever contain us.
We're only interested in the diary, Harv.
Mr. Conrad! Mr. Conrad!
Great.
The return of the moron.
What's the matter, Alfred?
Will you punish Edna now?
I was about to do that, yes.
She has to be severely punished. The monster bit me in the shoulder. I won't be able to play the violin ever again.
Rest assured that the punishment will fit the crime, Alfred.
I hope so. My dad says your disciplinary actions for reprimanding this hyperactive lunatic
Thanks.
are, politely put, insufficient.
Oh, so that's what he says.
We should use a scorpion next time.
If you don't mind, I would like to keep watch personally, just to make sure that her full penalty is served.
Go ahead. And now come out of here, please.
That stinking little weasel.
Just ignore him. Let's just try to find the diary.
Seriously, Alfred is kind of the worst. Like, genuinely kind of the absolute worst.
Hey, there's my diary.
Well, that's what I call easy. It's not like us to catch a break.
Finally, I'll be able to remember.
Yippee!
Wait a second. When was this murder that my father is supposed to have committed?
The Reverend said something about the 3rd of August.
According to the diary, that's today. You've tempomorphed me back to the day of the murder.
Oops.
No. This is, in fact, very good. Now we can prove his innocence firsthand. We'll just have to find him and never let him out of our sight. Let's get out of here. Finally, we can prove his innocence.
And one last time we have to escape from a room. This time it's our room, which is kind of strange.
This is where I put dirty laundry and secretly stashed candy.
Can we open it? We can. Interesting. Harvey, can you go in there? I guess you can't.
I feel so filthy.
No chance, Harvey. We've got more important things to do now than riding the tumble dryer.
Too bad.
I suppose that would be kind of fun. Because you can't do anything with the basket. I don't know why that's even there. This poster right here, obviously this is the Daedalic logo. If you pronounce it that way, no one in the world seems to know how to pronounce Daedalic. But you know, This is their logo, and this is the logo of another game they made called The Whispered World, as you might have guessed. Anyway, here's the door. Let's pick it up.
There are days when I feel like I could unhinge the whole world. That wasn't one of those days. Locked.
Too bad we don't have that key anymore.
I carved some runes into the frame to fend off gnolls. Obviously, they didn't help much. Otherwise, Alfred would have crumbled to ashes right on the threshold.
And no one would have minded.
This went through to a secret passage that led to a distant kingdom. I sealed it after I set the ice palace ablaze. Completely unintentionally, of course.
Edna does seem kind of crazy, let's be honest.
This is Apocalyptor, my second dearest soft toy right after Harvey. He's mute, I'm afraid. He knows sign language, though. And he can burp Morse code.
I wish we could take him with him. We could take him with us.
Apocalyptor stays on the cupboard for today. He has to report to his mothership telepathically.
This cupboard, how is it even... This is a slanted ceiling, and the cupboard would have to have a slanted thing there as well. Why am I even talking about that? Seriously, what am I doing? Hello, Harvey.
Harvey's a real good guy.
He is. Is he?
How's it going, Harvey?
Great!
Stop looking over there, what are you doing? Can we... I guess we can open and close that, that's good. Harvey! What do you think about Apocalyptor?
Hey, Edna. You love me more than this stupid elephant, right?
I love you both, Harvey.
Edna, you are so diplomatic and boring.
Don't you want to go on reading your diary?
Later, my father's more important now.
I guess that's right.
Will you open the window for me, please?
Why not? Just ask properly, and I'll deliver.
Of course, she was totally talking to Harvey right then, and not to me. Okay, there we go. Open the window. Here you go, Harvey. Okay, so now we're on here. There's two windows and a woodpecker, which we can't look at when we're just Harvey, I guess. Oh, we can.
Woodpeckers are really strange birds. So nitpicky.
Alfred.
He's got a permanent record in my bad book now.
Good. And that's the only thing we can look at. Okay, we can't do that. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I like how the music turns to really dark and bad music when we look at Alfred, but... by the way, I really love this little scene right here. Just this one final tempo morphing scene back into the past where everything was okay. Oops. Talk about the woodpecker.
Hey, Edna, why don't you do what the woodpecker does?
What do you mean? Shall I knock on the door to draw Alfred's attention?
Oh, I was thinking you could bash your head against the wall. But your plan isn't bad either.
Let's go. Do it.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
There you go. That's great, isn't it?
Alfred? Are you still out there?
Edna's grounded! Edna's grounded!
Ugh.
Stop that, will you?
Shut up.
What is it?
This puzzle's kind of weird, but oops.
Stop that, will you?
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. So I guess if we bang on the door,
What is it?
and he's like, "What is it?" and then we walk away, and then wait for a little bit.
Stop that, will you?
Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, alright. Then it makes sense. Let's knock on
What
the door
is
again and hide in our cupboard. Quickly.
Come on, Harvey.
There you
Stop it or... Hey! Where did she go? Did she climb out the window? Hey!
Okay, we'd better split up to find Mattis. I'll look upstairs, you look downstairs.
And if I find him?
You come and get me, of course.
All right. Edna?
Yes, Harvey?
What if Mattis really is a psychotic killer?
Don't be ridiculous, Harvey. Mattis couldn't hurt a fly.
It was just a thought. I didn't want to admit it to Edna, but I'm a little scared.
Okay, so now we are playing just as Harvey. We can't switch to Edna anymore.
Edna said I should go looking for Mattis down here.
Okay.
Mattis's coats are still hanging here.
Why wouldn't they be?
Do you know where I can find Mattis? I bet you wouldn't tell me if you did.
That mouse is a real dick.
Obviously, I can't get through here.
I don't know why I'm wasting time looking at this stuff, but I don't want this game to be over, to be honest. Because we are getting really close to the ending.
No Mattis in sight.
And I don't like this ending. Yup. Ah, yes.
Ah! Edna!
What's up, Harvey?
It's Mattis! He's making soup out of children!
I don't know what you mean.
I mean exactly what I just said! Mattis is the killer after all! Come on, let's go! But
What's going on? I don't understand one single word.
he was here! He was standing at the oven and...
Cooking children. Don't you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I must have been mistaken.
Just go on looking, okay?
What's going on here?
Yeah, what is going on here?
What's wrong with me? I know exactly what I saw, but it still seems impossible.
Oh dear, Mattis, what is going on? Ugh.
Ah! Edna!
What now?
I'm certain this time! Mattis is burning children in the furnace!
No, he's not, Harvey.
Come with me! I'll prove it to you! This is... I don't get it!
Are you all right, Harvey? I'm beginning to be more concerned about you.
How can I be so mistaken?
Well, there is certainly something wrong with you, Harvey.
I don't understand. Mattis was here just a moment ago.
What if I look at the marmalade? What is he gonna say?
No time for that. I need to find Mattis.
Yeah, he is absolutely right. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know
Can
what
you
I'm
lift
doing.
me up a little?
Sure.
Come on, Edna. Jesus Christ, Mattis.
Ah,
What is it this time?
I don't know yet. It was Mattis again.
Come on. We'll both have a look. See? There's nothing there. I think we'd better call the whole thing off. It was an exhausting day. I might as well wait till tomorrow to restore my memory. The temple morphing doesn't seem to do you any good.
No, I'll manage. Let's keep on looking.
Come on, Edna, why can't you just go ahead? Ugh. There's the devil. That's, yeah. It's the devil. I don't know what to say.
Help me, Edna! I'm hallucinating!
What did you see this time?
I saw Mattis with the Prince of Darkness, and they...
Wait a second. Are those voices? There really is somebody on the porch. You stay here. I'll go have a look.
I think the two of them would make a nice couple. I could well imagine a future for them.
Your daughter, my son? Ha! One would have to recondition her thoroughly. Edna lacks all respect and is full of defiance.
But aren't you on the verge of a breakthrough in the field of... what do you call it?
Correction of character. That's exactly what your daughter needs.
After one of those treatments, there might still be a way she could... Oh, could you excuse me for a moment?
Madison, the Prince of Darkness on the
What's this
porch
all
there.
about, Edna? You know full well you're supposed to be in your room.
I know, but...
No buts. The doctor is right. You're in serious need of a correction of character.
Please don't, Dad. I don't want to...
We'll speak about this later. Right now, you go back to your room. I'm pretty mad at you, young lady. And by the way, try being nicer to Alfred, will you?
Nicer to Alfred? Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Shut up, Harvey. It's your fault, after all. What were all those lies supposed to mean anyway?
I've been thinking it over, and basically it's pretty simple. It's not my fault at all. I'm just a figment of your imagination, remember? So why wonder if I'm a little, well, inaccurate every once in a while? Especially when it comes to observations you couldn't possibly have made yourself.
Inaccurate is something different to completely and utterly absurd.
Are you mad at me now?
Oh, Harvey, I can't be mad at you.
Got you!
He's strangling me!
Alfred, what are you doing? Give Harvey back to me.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Please, Alfred. I'm really sorry. I've made a resolution to be nicer to you in the future.
Stop pretending! You're not the least bit sorry, you little monster! You're completely crazy! Not only do you try to kill me with lizards, you also talk to that ragdoll rabbit! Now you're surprised, aren't you? I read your diary. Harvey this and Harvey that, and Alfred is always the stupid toad, isn't he? But that will soon stop. I'll tell it all to my dad, and they'll take that stupid rabbit away from you. They might even lock you up in Dad's asylum with the other loonies. That's where you belong in my book. Edna talks to her ragdoll rabbit. Edna talks to her ragdoll rabbit.
Please, Alfred, don't!
Help me, Edna! He's hurting me!
What'll I do?
Push him!
What?
Push him! Just push him! Push him down the stairs!
And yeah, that's what really happened that day. But it's not quite over yet.
Oh no. Now I can remember everything. It was me who killed Alfred. It was in the heat of the moment. I couldn't let him take Harvey away from me.
Yes, it was you. You killed my son. Your father took the blame to protect you. I promised him that I would take care of you. But I only saw one way of doing that. I tried to create you anew, like a blank sheet of paper on which to start a new story, to erase all your tomfoolery. I nearly succeeded on many occasions, but you always found a way back to your memories. It's only now that I understand the root of the problem. Your ragdoll rabbit, Harvey, he is the anchor that moors you to the past. If you destroy him, you can finally live in peace without guilt.
Don't listen to him! He'll destroy everything that is you! All your creativity! All that fun! Look, he's standing in the exact same spot his son was! Just a little push, and we'll be free at last! He's the only one who knows of our guilt!
Oh no. What will I do?
Okay, yeah, and this is where we get to decide. Do we? Yes, we do. Good. Jesus Christ, thank God. We get to save. And yeah, there's two endings to this game, and I think we will go for the one that's well, not, I guess, not the official one, because there is a sequel to this game, and there is only one ending that makes sense with that sequel. So we'll do the other one first, which is to do what Dr. Marcel says. Kind of underwhelming, isn't it? There, hello? I think there's something wrong here. There should usually be a text here saying what happened to the characters. Hello? Hello? Oh dear. Hold on, I'll pause the thing. Woohoo, I can't get this ending to record. I have no idea why, but I just can't, I'm sorry. So, what I'm doing right now is I opened a YouTube video by Adventure Game Fan 8. There you go. That's him. And I'm just gonna play this and commentate it, and there you go then. Because I just can't get this ending to record. The other one works fine, but this one I just can't. I don't know why. So there we go. We're gonna do what Dr. Marcel says. Edna went back to the asylum and underwent a character correction. Her new name, Alfredine. Her favorite hobbies, doing the dishes and sorting files. Dr. Marcel gave up his career, bought himself a houseboat, and became the oldest Olympian to win the gold medal in the history of professional fishing. Hottie did not go back to the asylum. He became a professional bank robber. After accidentally shooting a bank teller, he surrendered himself to the authorities. Alu was eventually hit by lightning and transformed into an energy being. Yes, we saw that. It was great. It was beautiful. The player never figured out what hit him. What is that supposed to mean? I never know. I just don't get that. That's the final sentence in the game and I don't know what it means. It makes me so sad. The end. So yes, now will be the credits coming up, but before we do those, we're gonna do the other ending. So yes, be right back. Okay, here we go. Dr. Marcel is facing the wrong way, and we are gonna do what Harvey says. Edna did not go back to the asylum. The police searched for the confused girl for weeks. The search effort was aborted after the remains of a blue stuffed rabbit were found at sea. The keymaster was also never found, which is very strange considering we left him in the church. Marty went back to the asylum alone. After 2 weeks with that hottie, he was declared mentally sane and released. Overjoyed, he accepted a job as a bank teller. On his second day, he was shot in a robbery. Blatter felt an urge to go to the toilet on his way back to the asylum. At the rest stop, he met the love of his life and ran away with her. The player never figured out what hit him. What does it mean? I don't know. I really don't. What does it mean? Tell me, please. Why? What hit him? I genuinely never figured it out. I guess it's correct. But what does it mean? I don't get it in the German version either. What does it mean? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyway. That was Edna and Harvey the Breakout. And it's not saying the end. Dot. Which is kind of worrying. Worrisome. Come on. Be right back. Okay, here we are back with Adventure Game Fan 8 again. Special thanks, Adventure Game Fan 8. Apparently, the adventure game genre is not that. So, you know, go check him out, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of stealing his footage right here, which is really... Sorry. I can't get it to record. I don't know why. It just doesn't work. Anyway. That was Edna and Harvey the Breakout. A very stumbly and broken final episode, which makes me sad. But, yeah. There's an ending song right here, which... You know, it's a thing. It's in German, so you're not gonna understand it probably, which is sad. But yeah, if you wanna hear that, then you can listen to it somewhere else, I guess. Because I just kind of want to talk about the game right now, and that is that, you know, this game, this was a student project, and I think for what it is, this game is absolutely amazing. I've said it before that this is my absolute favorite adventure game of all time, and honestly, it's broken. It's broken. It's a broken game. Broken game, somewhat. But you know, it's also a very lovely and heartfelt game, and to me, it feels like someone just wanted to make a game that's like really. It's a joy to play for me. I absolutely love it, even though it's, you know, it's not pretty, it's not technically advanced or anything. It's really broken. There's a lot of stuff that just plain doesn't work, especially in the English version. The German version is pretty fine actually, but the English one, you know. The video is almost over, so that's not good. Oops, stop. Okay, be right back again. Okay, there we go, main menu, okay. So yeah, this final episode is just the worst thing. Just the worst. I'm sorry, I just couldn't recall the ending, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do, I don't know what else to do. But yeah, this has been Edna and Harvey the Breakout. Really, from this Let's Play, you might think that this game is just so broken and just so unplayable. But it's not, it's fine. You can play it. There's one puzzle that you can't actually solve in the English version, which, you know, that's kind of dumb. But you can just switch on over to the German version and do that real quick with a guide or something and move on, and the rest of the game is playable. And usually the ending works as well. I don't know why it's not working right now. I have no idea, honestly. So yeah, this is just really unfortunate. Especially because this is a game that I really like. This, as you know, favorite adventure game and all. This game, Edna and Harvey the Breakout. It was a student project. Come on now, it's so lovely. I love it so much. It's like a love letter to the adventure gaming genre and everything. Anyway, there's one last thing that I want to do is this achievement, Deja Vu, which, you know, I can't play the ending. It doesn't work. So I can't make the game know that I've finished the game. So I'm just gonna, you know, if you want to get this achievement and if you're playing along for some reason, then you can, after finishing the game will drop you off on the main screen again, and then you can click on New Game, and then it'll load forever, and then it'll play the intro cinematic, which I'm going to skip. Just like that, there we go. And then what you want to do is use the chair leg.
Let's see how detachable this chair leg really is.
There we go, we got the chair leg. And either then or after breaking the chair leg on the table here.
Oops. I broke my chair leg.
Yeah, baby. Let's
Yeah, let's trash the whole place. You would get this Deja Vu achievement, which I'm not getting because the game thinks I haven't finished it yet, because it's broken. it's a broken game. Broken game. But it's fine, it's a wonderful game. I love it. It is broken though. But it's playable. And I think you should consider getting it, even though it with this Let's Play, it didn't really seem all that great, I'll be honest. I didn't really make it look all that good. I feel like I kind of put it in a bad light, which is really not what I was trying to do at all, because I love this game so much. But you know, it's a little broken, but it's wonderful. No game's perfect. This is a great example of that. But you know, I'm rambling. Edna and Harvey the Breakout, everyone. Say goodbye, Edna. Goodbye. That was Harvey. But Edna. Good. You know. Yeah. You know. Let's play over. That was a great final episode. I hope you enjoyed watching. You probably would have been better off watching it somewhere else. But you know, doesn't matter, right? Because now it's over. Goodbye.